Today's video is going to be kind of casual. It's been a series of technical difficulties kind of days, so we're just going to chat about books today. We're going to chat about the October Club and the week 2 of the October Club, in which I read Scott Westerfeld's Uglies, which is a novel set 300 years in our future. It's a dystopian novel about a futuristic society which decides to eliminate the problem of beauty or lack thereof, or conflicts created by beauty, by surgically enhancing all aesthetic appearances at the age of 16. So you turn from an ugly, which is an average looking, naturally born, not surgically altered person, to a surgically enhanced pretty blood who's very nearly 16 at the start of the book. And she goes from desperately wanting to be a pretty to being someone who learns about the possibility of not being pretty, of escaping, of defying pretty society and what pretties mean to the world. So this was pretty awesome. I am normally very wary of dystopian novels because they tend to be really cool conceptually and then fall short plot-wise. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I saw this problem in The Hunger Games. Like, the first book explored the concept really well. It was fascinating conceptually. It was really well written. I felt as though you followed along with a very cohesive plot structure. In the next books, I felt like the author felt as though the concept hadn't been thoroughly explored and tried to explore it more, but fell short in doing so and really lost a lot with her characterization and her plot structure. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen in the sequels to this, because this ended on a massive cliffhanger and I was waiting for some sort of closure up until the end, and there was no closure, so I'm going to have to read the rest of the series, obviously. So I'm kind of hoping that it maintains that balance between awesome concept and awesome characters. Anyway, so yeah, that was the second book of the October Club. I really enjoyed it. I suggest you check it out. I will be reading the sequels at some point since this is part of a series, and I will let you know how I feel about those at some point. Next book I'm reading is Anne and the French Kiss, which I am so excited about because Cassie King did a review on it, which just made me so enthusiastic about the prospect of reading this book. I will link to Cassie and her review below in the down bar. And that's all for me. Now, since the October Club is supposed to be a conversation, this isn't just all about me and my books, I'd love to know what you've been reading. Have you been part of the October Club? Have you been just reading for fun? I found this to be such a de-stressor for me because I've just been overwhelmed with midterms and classes and everything, and just having time to sit down and read a book and forcing myself to make time to read a book has been fantastic, and I really want to keep doing it. So I'd love your book recommendations. Leave your book recommendations or tell me about awesome things in your life in the comments. I would love to hear them. And yeah, rate and comment, please. I'd love to hear from all of you, and subscribe if you want to. That's cool too. Well, it's a casual video. Casual. Yep. I will see you next video, which should be tomorrow, which might be a super note video, might be something else. You never know. Cheerio.